I live within the vicinity of where Cavalcante is right now, and let's talk about the press briefing that they just had and updates as of today. So around 8 p.m. last night on September 11th, a motorist was driving and saw someone like crouched down in the ground, was curious what she saw, so she turned around, and when she turned around and went back, the person wasn't there. So law enforcement went and they searched the area. They didn't find anything, but they did find footprints in the mud, and those footprints did match Cavalcante's 5-foot frame feet in those prison shoes that he was wearing. I know we all keep seeing this picture circulating, but he's not wearing any of this clothing anymore. The white shoes that he's wearing were found, they were discarded, and now we have a pair of work boots missing, so it's assumed he's wearing a pair of work boots. And then the craziest altercation happened. So Cavalcante ended up going into this dude's garage. Again, he's trying to find places to hide out. That's why they keep saying, like, stay vigilant, look around, make sure your stuff's locked up. He stole a van that had the keys in it. He's slipping into people's garages. You have to make sure that your places are secure. So Cavalcante ended up going into this dude's garage, not anticipating a guy to be in there. Guy's in there. There's a brief altercation in which shots are fired, but no one was injured. Cavalcante ends up stealing a rifle. Not just a rifle, but a rifle with a scope, with a flashlight, like a little light attached to it, and it had ammo. He's armed and still dangerous. Then this green sweater and white t-shirt that we've seen him wearing, it was found discarded at the end of this person's driveway. So he's no longer wearing any of this stuff. So just like from your memory. In response to this, there's been all kinds of tactical searches going on. They are contacting U.S. Marshals. They have FBI involved. They have canine dogs involved. They have about 500 police law enforcement officers trying to track down this pint-sized killer. And they really are trying to keep people informed. So for instance, my job, we go to participants' homes within the surrounding counties like Chester, Bucks, Montgomery counties. We are not allowed to travel within those areas today. I just got this from my kid's school and I'm in Montgomery County. So this is from the superintendent of my kid's schools where they're aware of what's going on. They are not closing the schools down at this time, which really has me surprised, but there are some closer to where he was seen that they are. They're definitely keeping an eye on activities, after school activities, because again, this guy has a firearm. He's desperate. And he's definitely getting closed in on here. I feel like there's been a lot of talk about like, oh, this guy's left the country. This guy's left the country. No, he is still within Pennsylvania. He is still within the county. And like I said, I live in this area and there are so many places that you can hide. When he was at Longwood Gardens, you had the underground tunnels there. You have so many hiking trails and valleys. I mean, so many places that you can hide out. And this guy is going for resources. And he just happened to get his hands on something that makes him so much more dangerous. So it's so vital to make sure you're not leaving your keys in your car, that you're not leaving your door unlocked, even if you're home, making sure you're doing whatever you can to keep all your stuff secured, and keep an eye out for a 5-foot dude walking around. He ain't gonna just be walking around in plain sight. He's gonna be creeping. So when you're driving, keep an eye down alleys. Just keep an eye out for any suspicious activity and make sure you report it to 911 or the crime line. Gotta get this dude.